Hello, Los Angeles Lakers fan. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. The chatter around Los Angeles has reached a fever pitch as whispers of Walker Kessler joining the Lakers have taken over every sports bar, Twitter thread, and casual conversation among basketball fans. People can't stop imagining what this could mean for the team's dynamics, and the energy is electric. Sources close to the organization hint that Kessler's arrival might not just be a routine signing. It's being framed as a potential game-changer, someone who could redefine the Lakers' defensive presence in ways the league hasn't quite seen. Analysts speculate endlessly about rotations, matchups, and how the coaching staff will integrate his unique skill set into the existing roster, sparking endless debates that stretch from ESPN talk shows to late-night podcasts. Fans are already crafting social media posts, imagining iconic moments, envisioning Kessler blocking shots, controlling the paint, and transforming the Lakers into a defensive powerhouse overnight. Even casual observers are caught up in the excitement, feeling the ripple effect of a player whose reputation is growing faster than some of the league's veteran stars. The atmosphere feels like the calm before a storm, charged with anticipation, speculation, and that irresistible buzz that comes with something potentially monumental. Every conversation about Kessler seems to circle back to his unique combination of size, agility, and shot-blocking instincts, a trifecta that has teams across the league quietly recalculating their strategies. The Lakers' locker room is rumored to be buzzing with excitement, players reportedly envisioning the ways Kessler can free them up offensively while anchoring the defense. Coaches are said to be adjusting potential lineups even before he officially steps onto the court, imagining how his presence could shift matchups against the league's elite big men. Rumors swirl about the potential ripple effects on current starters, rotation patterns, and even trade considerations, suggesting that Kessler's arrival could trigger moves that fans are only beginning to speculate about. Social media is alive with memes, highlight reel compilations, and hypothetical game scenarios that have every fan imagining what it would look like if Kessler immediately became the cornerstone of the team's defensive identity. Even casual fans are joining in, debating with friends and strangers alike, trying to predict how the Lakers' performance could evolve in ways that feel almost cinematic. The excitement is palpable, a heady mix of hope, curiosity, and the kind of sports chatter that dominates city streets, living rooms, and stadium parking lots alike. Insiders hint that the Lakers' front office is playing a strategic game behind the scenes, carefully curating the narrative around Kessler to maximize impact. Whether it's media appearances, controlled leaks, or orchestrated glimpses of his early practice sessions, every move seems designed to stoke the flames of anticipation. Fans are analyzing every snippet, video, and quote, trying to extract meaning from what is at its core a tightly controlled sports spectacle. The buzz is not just about basketball, but about the culture of excitement and spectacle that surrounds the Lakers, a franchise that thrives on drama, storylines, and legendary arrivals. Comparisons are flying, both fair and exaggerated, between Kessler and other defensive stalwarts, as social media debates rage on and rumor-mongering intensifies. Betting on how quickly he might adapt, what chemistry he might form with key players, and whether he can instantly elevate the Lakers' defensive efficiency is becoming a favorite pastime. Analysts tease fans with slow-reveal stories about his training habits, past performances, and moments that hint at the kind of transformative presence he could bring to the team, fueling discussions that feel endless. The Lakers' fan base, already notorious for passion and expectations, is caught in a wave of optimism that mixes fantasy, probability, and the pure thrill of anticipation in a way fewer rivals can inspire. The impact of Kessler's arrival extends beyond locker room discussions and analyst speculation. It has infiltrated the identity of Lakers fans everywhere. Online forums are flooded with debates about how his defensive capabilities could force rival teams to rethink offensive strategies, with some claiming that even superstars will need to adjust his presence. Imaginations run wild with scenarios where Kessler becomes the silent backbone of the team, blocking shots that could have turned crucial games and altering momentum with every defensive play. Merchandise rumors have even started circulating, with fans envisioning jerseys, posters, and highlight reels commemorating the start of a potentially legendary chapter. Street conversations and pickup games mirror the excitement, as local fans discuss how Kessler's game could influence young athletes and inspire a new generation of defenders. The Lakers organization seems fully aware of the cultural and social impact, leveraging the hype not just for immediate basketball gains, but for the brand's narrative, framing Kessler as the next chapter in a storied legacy. The city itself feels alive, with energy spilling out into restaurants, gyms, and arenas, reflecting a community collectively caught in a thrilling sports fever dream, a rumor that feels like it might just become reality. Speculation has also turned to chemistry and personality, with whispers suggesting that Kessler's approach to teamwork, leadership, and practice habits could resonate deeply with the Lakers' existing stars. Analysts suggest that beyond stats and highlights, this could be a cultural fit that brings out the best in everyone on the roster. Rumors paint a picture of locker room conversations, late-night film sessions, and on-court camaraderie that fans can only hope exists. The allure is as much about human connection as it is about points and rebounds, creating a narrative ripe for discussion and fan engagement. The excitement, mixed with uncertainty, is exactly the kind of storylines that feed the Lakers' mythos, a team where rumors become legends and possibilities feel tangible. Every fan seems to have an opinion, a prediction, or a hopeful scenario about how Kessler will integrate, making every social media comment section a battlefield of anticipation, speculation, and fandom-driven storytelling. It's a heady mix of hope, probability, and imagination that fuels conversations far beyond the game itself, turning a potential signing into a cultural event. While the official announcement may still be days away, the buzz has reached such a fevered pitch that the Lakers fanbase feels like it's already experiencing Kessler's presence. Every hypothetical highlight, defensive play, or game-changing block discussed online builds a narrative that's larger than reality, yet feels entirely plausible. Analysts and fans alike are projecting, debating, and sometimes exaggerating, weaving a tapestry of expectation, excitement, and rumor that is as compelling as the game itself. Even casual observers, those who might not follow every transaction or stats sheet, find themselves drawn into the speculation, caught in a network of discussion that spans cities, time zones, and platforms. The Lakers' social media engagement has skyrocketed, fueled by clips, interviews, and fan-generated content that thrives on a rumor. The city, the fan base, and the basketball world at large are holding their collective breath, caught between fantasy and reality, rumor and announcement, creating a shared experience that is electric, immersive, and impossible to ignore. The speculation around Walker Kessler's arrival at the Lakers has taken on a life of its own, spreading like wildfire through social media, sports talk shows, and even casual conversations in cafes and gyms across Los Angeles. Every analyst seems to have a theory, from defensive schemes that could be revolutionized overnight to hypothetical highlight reels that depict Kessler as an unmovable force in the paint. Rumors suggest that his presence might alter not only the Lakers' style of play, but also the psychology of opposing teams, who may begin strategizing months in advance for matchups that may never even happen. Fans are creating mock scenarios where Kessler instantly becomes the backbone of the team's defense, blocking shots, grabbing rebounds, and orchestrating rotations with a quiet intensity that turns games around in crucial moments. Conversations have shifted from traditional analysis to storytelling, with enthusiasts imagining dramatic moments, game-winning blocks, and the kind of defensive dominance that becomes the stuff of legends. Even casual spectators are swept up in the excitement, participating in debates, memes, and mock drafts, all while the rumor continues to grow and evolve, fueled by leaks, hints, and speculation that sometimes feels more entertaining than reality itself. The city is vibrating with anticipation, a collective thrill that only a high-profile arrival can generate. Even beyond basketball circles, Kessler's arrival is creating a cultural ripple effect, with fans, analysts, and casual observers all projecting their hopes, fears, and expectations onto a player they've never seen in a Lakers uniform. The speculation often blends fact, fantasy, and pure wishful thinking, as discussions range from defensive efficiency ratings to imagined highlight reels of game-changing blocks. Street debates, sports podcasts, and online forums are dominated by what-if scenarios that stretch from preseason matchups to imagined playoff runs. Rumors suggest that Kessler's presence might also influence other teams' strategy, forcing opponents to reconsider rotations, offensive sets, and even trade priorities. Analysts tease fans with fragmented reports of training habits, potential chemistry, and leadership qualities, which only intensifies the excitement. Merchandise leaks, social media teasers, and the occasional behind-the-scenes glimpse all contribute to a narrative that feels larger than life. The Lakers fan base is riding a wave of anticipation, blending hope, speculation, and a desire to witness a transformation that could become one of the most talked-about chapters in recent franchise history. The rumor has become its own spectacle, fueling imaginations and dominating conversations. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on, whispers about Kessler's personality and approach to the game are just as intense as discussions of stats and defensive metrics. Rumor has it that his professionalism, quiet intensity, and commitment to improvement resonate deeply with players who value work ethic and team cohesion. Social media feeds are filled with imagined locker room scenarios where Kessler mentors younger players, encourages teammates, and quietly elevates the collective performance of the roster. Analysts suggest that his influence may extend far beyond measurable stats, fostering a culture of accountability and focus that could redefine the Lakers' identity on and off the court. Fans speculate endlessly about how his leadership might manifest in critical moments, imagining clutch plays, defensive stops, and late-game heroics that don't always make it onto the stat sheet. The intrigue surrounding his personality complements the on-court excitement, creating a holistic narrative that captivates every corner of the Lakers community. Every rumor, leak, and speculation feeds into a growing mythology, transforming Kessler's potential debut into an event that transcends basketball, blending culture, anticipation, and pure fandom into one irresistible story that refuses to fade, even in the absence of official confirmation. Social media has become the epicenter of this ongoing speculation, with fans creating highlight montages, defensive breakdowns, and mock-up stats that imagine the immediate impact Kessler could have. Memes, animated GIFs, and fan edits dominate timelines, portraying him as an almost mythical presence who changes the outcome of every game with his defensive prowess. Every subtle hint from the team, every video snippet of practice, and every cryptic comment from insiders is dissected, debated, and embellished. Rumors suggest that the Lakers' marketing team is subtly amplifying these moments, knowing that hype, speculation, and anticipation create engagement that far outpaces traditional announcements. Even casual fans who might not follow basketball closely are drawn into the narrative, swept up in the excitement, and participating in the collective imagination of what Kessler could bring. The rumor is no longer just about basketball. It has become a cultural event, a shared experience that connects fans across the globe in speculation, anticipation, and the thrill of imagining a defensive force like no other stepping onto the Lakers' hardwood. Finally, the arrival of Walker Kessler feels like a story in motion, one that is being written in real time by fans, insiders, and analysts alike. Rumors swirl about his potential to transform not just the team's performance, but the entire narrative of the season, creating chapters that may one day be recounted with awe and nostalgia. Conversations are dominated by scenarios where his blocks, rebounds, and presence in the paint shift momentum, redefine matchups, and inspire a collective belief in what the Lakers could become. Analysts, social media personalities, and fans are engaged in a continuous feedback loop of speculation, anticipation, and fantasy, all fueled by the potential of a single arrival. Even without an official debut, the city, the team, and the league feel the tremors of expectation, as if Kessler is already influencing outcomes before he has played a single minute. Every rumor, every whisper, and every imagined highlight adds layers to a narrative that continues to grow, evolve, and captivate, proving that in sports, sometimes the story before the first game is just as thrilling as the final buzzer. The Lakers, their fans, and the entire basketball world are collectively holding their breath, waiting to see how this rumor transforms into reality, and savoring the anticipation of a journey that has already captured imaginations everywhere. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.